Cap City 518, all the way to NY. We doing it, putting it down for the towns. Yeah, me, yo, stand. It's like that.
That's what it takes to be on top, bro. You got to worry about everything.
All right, let's do it.
Money Talks.
All right. You tuned into the GMIX podcast, episode 6. I'm in the building with my homie Red Caine. What's up, Red Caine?
What up? What's going on, man?
Chilling, man. Chilling. You already know. Long days, long nights, working.
Every day. So
we're going to start off with some questions for you real quick. And this is my biggest question that I want to know is, what does Red Caine stand for?
So I like names for music that have a first name and a last name.
Yeah.
Right? Like Lupe, Fiasco. I just think it sounds better to have a first and a last name.
Yeah.
When I was in the military, nobody could say my last name, Redzenak, so everybody just called me Red because it was easy for everybody to pronounce.
How you say your last name?
Redzenak.
Redzenak?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Right. So they would call me Red.
Yeah.
So when I tried to come up with a name, that was like, that's the first name. And then Caine was when I was in rehab, right?
Oh, rehab.
Yeah, back in the day, I had to go to rehab, and I was talking to a counselor there, and he was involved in music, and he was like, you got to come up with a new name. And his idea was to come up with was Caine, but he wanted to spell it with a K.
Yeah.
Like Kane or Kane,
because
something
you're
like
blood?
that. I don't know. But so I spelled it like Dean Caine.
Yeah.
With an E. And that was it.
Copy.
Put the two together. That's
how
we came up with Red Caine.
I thought it was something different, but makes sense. Where are you from?
So I'm from a small town, man, up by the Canadian border. Malone. Yep. But like 20 years ago, my dad moved down here. We moved down here, and I've been here ever since.
So where you at now?
Right now, I'm in Albany.
Copy. And how you started getting? How did you get started doing music?
Dude, I think I started doing music when I was like 8, bro. I think we started because I got 4 brothers and 2 sisters.
Yeah.
So we had a big family, and I think we started singing about fucking like whatever cartoons were on the TV. We would write songs about them and shit.
Yeah.
And like that's how we started doing music, and eventually just found hip hop, and then like evolved from there.
That's dope. And you write a lot of songs. We've been recording and mixing a lot of records. Where do you get your inspiration for your music?
Life, man, like just everyday life, like whatever's going on. Music is like my outlet. It's like a journal for me.
Yeah. So
like I put a lot of my real life shit in there, and then that's my constructive outlet for whatever's going on in my life. So that's
dope.
What,
so all that crazy shit you talk about.
Yeah, it's all true. Believe every word.
Copy. How's your dog, by the way?
Oh, she's doing phenomenal, bro. She lived a life of luxury.
I heard she just ate some weed the other day.
Yo, she she likes what she likes.
She found her on the floor. You had to take her to the vet, and that's why you missed something.
She ate a couple extra treats.
Where, I got these songs right here. I got Press Rewind.
That's
I'm
a good
gonna play
one.
that first. You got any backstory on this record?
No, man. You know what it was is I was trying to make something just more upbeat.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all it was. And then whatever the beat inspired me to say is what we said.
Dope. This is a dope record right here. We're gonna get into it.
Speaks for himself.
Come back with some more questions for you.
Red Caine. DJ Green. Red Caine. Red Caine. Money Talks.
I done spent many days in my mode, out my mind, pour a shot, million miles I done rode on the grind. They say stop, smell the rose, I do not got the time. Only way I'm moving backwards is if you press rewind. I done spent too many days in my mode, out my mind, pour a shot, million miles I done rode on the grind. They say stop, smell the rose, I do not got the time. Only way I'm moving backwards is if you press rewind. You want those spins like a wino, Jack? I got your back like a spinal tap. Ain't no one path that's a final path. Gotta have thick skin like a rhino has. My pen done burned up my notepad in anger. Many times I've had hoes, I've had bros, I've had lows, I've had highs. I'm about having doubts, shout them out. Had all kinds, been infused, swimming pools, other shoes, and some vines. Man, it's crazy. Looking back at what's a fact, underlined. Hit my man, cop a sack, flow through that, writing rhymes, keep it real. No disguise, man, I'm flying, clear skies. Came back home at 21. I had yet to realize who I was. Had some fun, plenty drugs, nearly died. Tell the truth, said I'd learn. That's my word, but I lied. I done spent too many days in my mode, out my mind. Pour a shot, million miles. I done rode on the grind. They say stop, smell the rose. I do not got the time. Only way I'm moving backwards is if you press rewind. I done spent too many days in my mode, out my mind. Pour a shot, million miles. I done rode on the grind. They say stop, smell the rose. I do not got the time. Only way I'm moving backwards is if you press rewind. Who wants smoke with a rock star? All your boys went pop like a lockjaw. I'm bright like lights on the cop car. On God, holla who up bar like ballet. I been on my toes, call it my name. Venom flows, drop that shit like a 1-2 punch. You feel that crunch like cinnamon toast. Hit up my boot, then I get ghost. Hit up that boot, then I flip modes. Every time that I bust a rhyme, look at me shine, I'm literal gold. Look at you fail, pitiful soul. Living in jail, minimal goals. You're a fucking nobody, dog, and everybody knows. Man, my parents slick when they had me. Little dirty ass kid in latchkey. 13 with the pants so baggy. Now I'm on top. Why you so aggy? Put in that work. Wanted so badly to pull up and skirt. Run it like track meet. Used to get curved. Now they all dap me. King in the dirt. Now look at me. I done spent too many days in my mode. Out my mind. Pour a shot. Million miles. I done rode on the grind. They say stop. Smell the rose. I do not got the time. Only way I'm moving backwards is if you press rewind. I done spent too many days in my mode, out my mind. Pour a shot, million miles. I done rode on the grind. They say stop, smell the rose. I do not got the time. Only way I'm moving backwards is if you press rewind.
That's dope. That's dope, bro.
Word. So I see you making a lot of political posts on Facebook lately. Who you think's gonna win the upcoming election?
It's tough, bro. I think it's tough to call. I think it's toss-up. I really think it's a toss-up. I think it could go either way. It could go either way. I have who I would like to win and who I think I don't know.
Well, I'm not going to ask you who you're going to vote for.
I think it's too crazy, though. I think it's too crazy to tell, like, who. I don't know, man. I think there's too many unknowns to predict it.
I think they both suck.
Yeah. I think that's the case every 4 years.
Anybody else is running? See, I don't have time to follow this shit, so I don't even know. But who else is running besides Trump and Biden?
There's not too many. There's a couple other people, but nobody that had as much support as they had 4 years ago, where there was like third-party candidates and stuff. This time it's like not that much.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. I just wish that people would talk shit out more. You know, like that's really the best I think that we can do is like actually have conversations with people and shit, try to figure stuff out, not try to be so divisive toward one another. It's kind of crazy, you know.
Yeah. It's like that. Remember that old South Park episode where you had to pick between like a giant turd and a turd sandwich?
Yeah,
that's exactly what it is right now. So.
Bro, it's crazy how South Park and The Simpsons have like predicted so much in life.
Yeah,
like they've been so accurate about so much shit.
No, that's facts. Who's your top 3 favorite hip hop artists?
Oh man, top 3, I would say probably Jay-Z, Lupe, Royce.
Royce the 5'9"?
Yeah, he's nasty, bro.
That's different.
What?
I'm saying out of top 3, Royce is nice, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
well, I guess what criteria are you using? Like, I guess I'm going through like lyricists that I listen to consistently now. Yeah. I'm not talking about like top 3 dead or alive ever. Yeah. You know what I mean?
No, I feel you.
I'm just saying like what's playing in my shit.
I would say even M's better than Royce, but you know.
Yeah, but I don't know. I listen to more Royce than I do Eminem.
Do people can compare you to Eminem a lot?
Well, I think they make a natural comparison just because I'm fucking white, but
if you're white and you rap, you're Eminem, just so you know.
Yeah, but sometimes they do with like they listen to some of my music and be like, oh, it'll sound like inspired by kind of thing. Yeah. And I think anybody gets that from they have like they're inspired by any particular artist that might try to sound like them or just by accident.
Yeah. No, I feel you.
So I try to work away from all that shit. You got to find your own voice, you know.
Or, and you got your own podcast too, right?
Yeah, the Red Caine podcast, man. I'm working on it. I'm actually working on a couple different podcasts, but we took a hiatus and try to upgrade all the capabilities and shit, make sure we add video and be able to do everything on the right way.
What's it about?
It's really about whatever's going on, current events, man. Whatever's going on today in the world.
Where can people find it? Is it on YouTube?
Everywhere. So everywhere you get podcasts, it's there. So YouTube and all the podcast streaming platforms, it's there, and SoundCloud as well.
Dope.
Hell
you
yeah.
get on Apple Podcasts and all that?
Yeah, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all that shit, man.
That's dope. And you was in the military, too. What part of the military were you in?
I was in the Air Force for a brief period. Yep.
Right. And how long was that?
It was cool, man. I was there for about 3 years. So it was cool. I got to travel around the world. They paid for it, and then they paid for my education when I got back. So that was what's up, man.
That's dope.
And I got to see a lot of different shit, meet a lot of cool people. So
dope. Did you ever kill anybody?
Nah, I never killed nobody, nothing.
Figured I'd ask, you could be flying drones and bombers, who knows. Who are some of the features that you have on your upcoming albums?
Oh, man. S.A., I got S.A., he's a singer, he's great, man, he's doing real good.
Yeah, he's dope, he plays some of his tracks.
Yep, he does a lot of work here, he's got a lot of good shit coming out. Jay Knight, he's working out of Brooklyn, and working with him as well. And then that's pretty much it, man. I really haven't worked with too many artists. Yeah, I've been trying to really focus on my own releases, and really I've just been teaming up with singers. Yeah,
that's dope. And all your beats is originals, right?
Yeah, well, all my beats come from Contrabands. They're a producer. Yep, particular producer.
That's dope. I got this track, Growing Up. Is this about you growing up?
yeah, man. It's a story about it's widely influenced, right, by my life, but it also speaks just about the time period in general.
Dope. Let's get into it, see what it's about.
Hell yeah.
DJ Green.
Nice and jazzy.
Yeah. Pop that CD in the deck, hit the blunt to catch my breath. Kara come to scoop me in that Pontiac like it's a vet. Entourage in full effect, me and Jimmy Joey bet. If somebody disrespect the crew, we come to trip the set. I was getting bitches wet, couldn't call them women yet. They was playing basketball, switches and some cigarettes. Way before we fuck with Facebook, when the internet was where we got the music that the DJ wasn't spinning yet. Paul Wall had us putting grills in our mouth. Tip had us saying we were trill in the South, man. Jeezy had us saying I'ma need a vacation. Carter 2 Wayne in a steady rotation. Yeah, back when Nelly was still coming with the heat. Bumping Trina on the low. Man, you know that I'm a freak, cuz I got the game like G-Unit with no beef. And the way I lay it down ain't only on the beat. I'm
15 and I'm growing up fast. And I'm rolling up weed like I'm rolling up grass. I'm pouring out shots to the top of my glass, hanging out with my friends while I'm skipping my class. I'm 16 and I'm growing up fast, and I'm rolling up weed like I'm rolling up grass. I'm pouring out shots, top of my glass, hanging out with my friends while I'm skipping my class.
Tempo had that crib that we would kick it at and fitted hats. Gotta blame my ego, dog. I could never fit in that. Drinking vodka out the water bottle with the swivel cap. Playing poker with my little cousins on the pitter pat. Every day a different dap. Picking up a nickel sack. We just had 2 goals in life. Spitting, rapping, kicking ass. Knew some dudes were flipping that. Caught up in that kitchen cash. Gotta keep it real. We looked up to them for getting that. Oh man, we were just some crazy ass kids. Jimmy's sister date my cousin. She a crazy ass bitch, man. Telling every woman we were never gonna leave them, then ghost them. Never calling back for no reason. Hit it them keys in my all white tee. They said I was ice cold, kept my pimp pan freezing. Way before Fab drop, throw it in the bag. I was working in the factory, blowing my cash out.
15 and I'm growing up fast, and I'm rolling up weed like I'm rolling up grass. I'm pouring out shots to the top of my glass, hanging out with my friends while I'm skipping my class. I'm 16 and I'm growing up fast, and I'm rolling up weed like I'm rolling up grass. I'm pouring out shots, top of my glass, hanging out with my friends while I'm skipping my class.
That's dope. That's dope right there. I like to feel that record. It's nice and jazzy.
Thank you.
Laid back.
That's a feel good one for sure.
You like to re-record a lot of your songs and like come in and do tracks over and touch them up. You think you're like a perfectionist when it comes to your music?
You know what I think? I think if I had more time, like if I was able to come in for just 8 hours a day, like 2 days a week, then I would get a lot more done and be like, I would catch a lot more shit because I'd have more time to go through it.
Yeah.
But I think what happens is like, I get it. I'm like, yep, that sounds good. And then I got to go. I'm on to the next thing. And then I listen to it over time and I catch different things where it could be improved or added onto.
Yeah.
or I could do something differently maybe.
But that's good. You
so
come
I
in.
think that's what it is.
You come in and record like 6 or 8 tracks in 2 or 3 hours. It's crazy.
Yeah. I'm trying to get away from that, man, because I think when you do that many, the ones on the back end, they don't get the same treatment as the ones on the first end vocally, like from myself. Yeah. They don't have the same energy. So if I cut that like in half and did like 2 or 3 tracks, that might be okay. Maybe 2 tracks is good, and then really take the time to listen to them, you know?
Yeah. So you're a perfectionist for music.
Yeah.
To answer the question.
I do my best, man.
Word.
I try to do my best.
You listen to any other type of music besides hip hop?
I like a little bit of everything, man. A lot of times I like, even if I hear shit that I've never heard before, like whatever, I liked it. It's just interesting to see what different sounds are out there.
Yeah.
So I like a little bit of everything.
If you could do like a hybrid with any style of music, which one would it be? Like if you could pick country, rock, anything like that, like what would you pick for a hybrid track from Red Caine? Probably
rock, because I just feel like you can get certain vibes with rock that are real cool. Like they're good for shows, they're good for stage, they're good stage songs.
It's dope. I've noticed more and more rappers coming in, like, you know, doing like songs with like alternative sound and even EDM. You know what I mean?
A lot of shit that you can do it live. Like I saw Nas right locally at the Upstate Concert Hall.
Yeah, and
he had a live band and it was dope.
Yeah,
like just hip hop with a live band is dope.
That's always dope. I went on tour with Sammy Adams, and they did the same thing. We played the Boston House of Blues. And I had a DJ set up in the back, and then they had a whole band actually playing the music along with the music from the DJ.
That's nasty, bro.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. He sold out the whole arena that time, so
it's a good vibe.
What else I got for you here? What's one of your favorite songs you currently got?
Mine?
Yeah.
I like Press Rewind, man. That's my favorite one right now.
Press Rewind?
That's the first one that we did. I just like the vibe on that one, you know, because I was trying to put a lot more of my own personality, like my own goofy personality into my songs.
Yeah.
And I think it came through on that one, but it's not like too goofy. Yeah. So I like where it came out.
That's dope. It's animated, but not too animated.
Right.
That's what I call them type of tracks.
Yeah, because there's a line, you know. Mm-hmm. You can't be fucking stupid.
What was that shit you said? You're fucking
Which one?
Something fucking.
You're a fucking nobody, dog, and everybody knows.
That's just crazy.
Sometimes people got to hear that. It might inspire them.
What's this one I got up next? This is Therapy Session. You got any backstory on this record?
That was just me trying to like get everything on. I don't know. I just envisioned like I was staring at a therapist and telling him everything that was on my mind, like that had built up between the last time that I did music, which had been a couple of years, you know, since I really sat down and did like a solid project.
Dope.
So that's what that's from, and I think it came out pretty good.
Let's get into it, see what it sounds like.
Let's do it.
Money talks. Biatch.
Crazy, ain't it, dog? Think I grew up tainted, y'all. I cannot find love in life unless there's some pain involved. Therapist keeps writing notes down as I explain it all. I just pull my hat low, I cannot contain it all. I was born early, you could say that I'm advanced. And my father was a drummer, so you know I'm about the bands. I ain't here to spectate, time to lay the plans down. I'm just here to tell you motherfuckers I'm the man now. I'm the man now, I'm the man now. Your life is a freeze frame, that shit never panned out. On the web, you can tell these lies to the fans now. And they soak it up like a motherfucking sham, wow. Yeah, I keep it real up in these offices. I know my insecurities, they come from lack of confidence. If you're a man in America, then you're taught to just pretend it don't exist. Cause you're a bitch if you acknowledge it, man.
I'm not vibing to these tracks more than you are.
You gotta let it breathe, bro. You gotta let it breathe. You know what it is I'm a lyric guy.
I'm a maniac, I'm a crazy cat, I'm a know-it-all, I'm a brainiac, I'm a smart man, I'm a dumb fuck, I'm a dumb truck on a painted glass. I transformed, I prayed for that. I want love, I'll wait for that. I'm high-strung, I'm tight ropes, I'm ice-cold, I'm a penguin bat. I'm a crack hit, I'm a lazy ass, I'm a bad bitch, I'm a mangy rat. I'm average, I'm a blaze the path, I'm a savage, I'm a baby, yeah, I'm lavish. I'm cellophane, I'm Red Caine, I'm made to rap. I'm full grown, I'm loco, I'm a burnout, I'm a breaking gas. I don't hook up, I'm afraid of that. I don't have sex, I lay the track. I'm nowhere, I'm so scared, I took it there. I made it back, I'm quite aware. I'm so impaired, I'm a polar bear. I'll make a splash, I'm so broke, I lost hope. I'm pot smoke, I'm potent air. I'm addicted, I'm a misfit. I'm the picnic, I'm Yogi Bear. I'm a limp dick, I'm a Fitbit. I'm a Christmas with no one there. I'm a wish list from a sick kid. I'm a spit trip to care. I am with him, I am gifted. I'ma get this, I swear. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I'm a lyric guy, man. I gotta absorb the story of it. I love that shit.
Yeah.
But I love the beat too. Like, he's a nasty producer.
Let's go. My mind spin just like a clock. Love that high, don't like the drop. That shit make my blood boil. Bro, that get me piping hot. Think you can outright me? Might as well invite your squad. You can tell them all there. All square like Microsoft. I like my slip louder than a bitch. And I make my drink stiff like a body in a ditch. I done beat the devil down, dog. That's the realest shit. You ain't live unless you ever almost drove it off a bridge, my man.
Money Talks. Biatch.
You tuned into the GMIX podcast, episode 6. Red Caine in the building.
What up, what up, what up?
12 months past now, it's a lock. I still think and bitch a lot. Hit that Dunkin', pull through for cold brew, might switch to high. I make a mark, then hit the spot. I run it like I kicked a cop. The shit I spit is nasty, like I went and licked them up. I'm so mad, I'm so bad, I know that, been told. I'm a nomad, won't go back, the blowback been cold. Man, I packed up my laptop and turned off my phone. Yes, I love you and I miss you, but I got to go, now let me go.
Alright.
Nasty.
That's a therapy session. And all his music's exclusive. It's not even out yet, right?
No, man, it's not even out yet, but it will be out by the end of the month, bro.
That's when you drop it.
Before the election, bro, it'll be out. It has nothing to do with politics. That's why I want to get it out before that shit, because I think that we don't know what's gonna happen. So I want to try.
You got a date for the album?
No, man. Sometime within the next 3 weeks, bro.
Yeah.
So keep an eye out,
so
bro.
October, it's getting spooky.
Yep.
Red Caine album.
At the Red Caine everywhere, bro. Follow me, and that shit will be posted on all the accounts. So every social media profile is at the Red Caine.
Yep. How you spell it?
At THEREDCAINE. At the Red Caine.
Gotcha. And what else was I just about to ask you? Fuck. I know, right? I should have smoked that L before the show. You heard it here first. Oh, what was the name? We got a name for the album?
The Elephant in the Shower LP.
And what's that? Like, how'd you come up with that name?
I'm just fucking crazy.
Just because there's no story behind that?
Yeah, just because, bro. It's not that significant, bro. It's just somebody made a noise in the shower one time. I overheard him say there's an elephant in the shower, and that's like, oh, that's the thing.
What type of noise would they make in the shower?
Like blowing water. Like, I don't know. I'm not gonna replicate it. Yeah.
That's funny.
You know what I mean? So like you envision an elephant, and then it blows the water out its nose, like that, bro.
Gotcha.
So that's what that shit was from, and that always stuck in my head. I just overheard it.
So the elephant in the shower, man. Look out for it.
Boom.
October, sometime before the elections.
Yeah. October.
What platforms you gonna put on?
All the platforms.
Everywhere?
So it'll be everywhere. Yep.
Copy. So look out for that. And what's your IG link again?
At the Red Caine.
All right, check
everywhere.
them out.
Every platform's at the Red Caine. Facebook, Snapchat,
Dope.
Twitter, Instagram.
We actually did an interview together as well. That's gonna drop soon, right?
That's right. I just gotta get it from you. So
it's the other way around.
Yeah, it was the other way around. It's the other way around. But that shit'll drop too, and it'll be on all the social media channels.
Dope. So look out for that. You got any other shout outs before we go?
No, man, that's it.
All right, man. Well, thanks for coming out. I appreciate you.
Appreciate you, man.
You tuned into the GMIX podcast, episode 6. I just want to give a shout out to our sponsors, Capital Mixers, JGI Media. Check us out, and we'll see you next time.
Peace.
Peace.